Anyway, now speaking of Kylie Minogue, let's get into her because apparently we have some dumb incels out here who clearly are showing like there's no way you could be a real Kylie Minogue fan because this man talking about Kylie Minogue, who in my opinion is the most unproblematic pop star in the industry, is woke and gay because he went to her recent Tension tour and was intimidated and spooked and nervous because he was surrounded by a bunch of homosexuals. So now this came from an Aussie singer's recent gig in Glasgow to launch the UK leg of her Tension tour on Friday, which was May 16th. And while many praised the Padum Padum singer for her performance, one supposed fan had some unlikely criticism to aim at her. Now, taking to Twitter on Friday, user at, yeah, I'm going to tell y'all his damn name so we can go get him, read his ass down to the floor. Let's see, made his stuff private. At Brian1223753 tagged Kylie and wrote, "Welcome to Glasgow, Kylie. I've seen you 5 times in concert, but never again as you have went woke and all gay." The user added, "I felt threatened standing in the crowds by the gay community that you attract, so I won't pay money to see you." Well, I don't think she would want yo uptight, closeted ass at any of her establishments. Cause how you that damn dumb where you don't realize that Kylie Minogue always been a gay icon? Like, where the hell have you been? This is not new. That, she has a lot of gay fans. Like, where the hell have you been? And now to finish it off, he put, "Pity you went down that road in life, but love you loads." Really? Because if you loved her loads, then you wouldn't have said what you said. And she's like, "Speak up. I can't hear your dumb ass." Now, as one person who quote tweeted Brian later said, "It took Brian 5 concerts and hundreds of pounds to realize Kylie Minogue's target audience is not straight men." So it all goes to show like how dumb you are. Wait, hold on. Let me pull up his actual Twitter because I did put it in here. So yeah, here is, I was like, this is the post that he posted in regards to the thing. So yeah, like go over, if y'all can see it, go over to his thing and just like drag him because he's stupid. You a dummy bitch, in the words of Monique. So yeah, I don't know where the hell you been, but Miss Mama's always had drag queens and gay icons. I mean, Kylie has performed. What was it? Didn't she perform at like Pride in Australia many a times? Like she's performed at many a Prides. Where the hell have you been? So I want to see if anybody else was. Oh, so there was some people in the comments over on his thing that said, "Surely he knew even back in her Stock Aitken Waterman era, right? A cover of Locomotion as her first huge hit." Excuse me. The other person said, "Why do you feel threatened by gay men?" Probably because he's thinking that they're probably going to hit on him. But I need to see what you look like because, oh, wait, hold on. I think there is a picture of him. Yeah, let's see. First of all, who trying to fuck him? I'll wait. Anybody trying to fuck Millhouse? Like that's literally what you giving me. Millhouse from The Simpsons. Like if you don't go sit your little bony 4-eyed ass down somewhere, ain't nobody checking for your ugly ass. Now let me go back to a more pleasant picture, like this one, with Kylie hanging with the drag queens. So yeah, let me see what the other people saying. So now, so I know rent's dear and all, but I'd love to know how much he pays to live in that closet. Another person said he said loads. Oh wait. Oh, that's somebody I don't like. Chauncey Danders wrote that. I don't like that fat bitch. But and if you know, you know. So he was the one that wrote that comment. Another person said everyone on earth knows Kylie had an absolute huge gay following. Another one said, did they touch his PP? Another person said, area man, a surprise, gay icon has so many fans. Another person said, poor Brian. Um, Another person said, seen Kylie twice and had a riot. And then another person said, wait until he finds out about bum sex. So um there was that. And now Another person said that, yeah, Brian has seen her 5 times and never seemingly felt threatened by the gay men in attendance until now. So what's changed? And finally, you're still saying love you loads after you decided to say something like this. Feels like some inner tension at play here. Yeah, you can't go and say, oh, I love you a lot. But the problem I have with you is you've gone woke and you've gone gay. And I'm sick and tired of people using the word woke as this weaponization of anything that is different. And that's to me what it feels like a lot of you uptight, racist ass crackers like to use when it come down to, or as I like to call you, clear people, like to use whenever y'all get mad about something that's different and makes you feel uncomfortable. Whatever your issue is with gays, blacks, anybody that isn't white and male, that's something you gotta, talk to your pastor or your priest in confession or your therapist. That's something you need to work out. But I'm not dimming my light and dimming who I am because you have a problem with homosexuals being at a Kylie concert. Where the hell have you been? Because it's like the many times I've seen Kylie in concert, and I've seen her 4 times. I've seen her twice with the Tension Tour, and then the 2 times she did come to the United States when she would do like her little small shows to thank the fans for, her big fans for, her US fans, I should say, for supporting her. And when I went to go see her at Hammerstein and all of this stuff, 90% homosexuals was in that room. So for you to not realize the type, especially the type of music she does, a lot of the concert stuff that she does where it borders on the campy, half-naked men grinding up on each other. Did you not see her Aphrodite tour? Now, you want to talk about a gay show? Aphrodite was full on camp. Where the hell were you? Maybe you didn't get to see that show. But yeah, that tour was campy. The Fever tour was campy. So there's been many, even her Showgirls concert. Like there's been many shows where Kylie does play into, she knows her audience. She knows that her fandom is heavily gay. There's a lot of gay men who like her stuff, but she also pulls in little girls, little boys, um, straight people, like older people, whatever. Like Kylie is unproblematic, so she has a lot of different. She checks all the boxes, but her foundation is heavily gay. I don't know where the hell he been. Now, as y'all may not know, she's been on the road since February at the RAC Arena in Perth, Australia. And that was, back in February when she started there. She's also done she just finished the US leg, and now she's officially kicked off the UK dates. So her remaining dates, because they said after starting in Glasgow and Newcastle over the weekend, she's about to make stops in Manchester, Liverpool, Sheffield, London, Nottingham, and Birmingham before returning to Glasgow in June. Now, the remaining UK dates are she kicks off May 19th, she's in Manchester, and then wraps up in Glasgow on June 6th. And then I believe then she's going to continue the tour outside of that. They said, I think she's supposed to do Mexico. She wraps up in Mexico City, I believe, in August. So they did say if you go on her website, it's all her shows are sold out. But Ticketmaster does show some availability at each of the remaining dates. So I think that's because Ticketmaster's holding on to some dates, so that way, people can still buy tickets and stuff. They always do that with that. So yeah. So I guess what I'll say about him, you a dummy bitch. So I say all to say, what do you guys think of this story in regards to this dingbat who just came to a revelation that Kylie has gay fans? Like, where the hell have you been? Did you just become a Kylie fan yesterday during the Tension era? Because over her 30 plus year career, Kylie has always had a huge gay following. She's an international pop icon. Like, where have you been? So I just, sometimes I just hate that some of y'all have the ability to just get on the internet and just spew bullshit because y'all just be sounding dumb as hell. And I just be glad that people get in the comments and say stuff. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.